Gumpathon supporters welcome the runners to Memorial Park in Santa Monica, a mile from the finish line. Amongst them, members of America's Wounded Warriors Project. For the final push, they all took to the road down to Santa Monica Pier. Crossing the finish line was an emotional moment for the team that's covered 3,520 miles across America over the past 2 months. Mostly on foot, but part of the way on handbike after the organisers suffered an injury. Damien, how are you feeling?
I don't want to say anything because I'll probably cry, so yeah, I'm pretty good. Really good.
My back hurts, my leg hurts, my shoulders hurt. Just tired. I'm glad it's over now.
Former Marine Mark Ormrod lost both his legs and an arm in an IED blast in Afghanistan in 2007. He agreed to take part in the Gumpathon shortly after he was injured. At that point, he could barely walk. Over the past 2 months, he's run between 1 and 5 miles a day.
That's probably the best times for me when I meet up with other injured guys across the route and they run with me. You know what I mean? It's I love running with the team, but it's a bit of a different connection when I'm running with other amputees, you know, especially guys like Cameron that are a triple amputee as well, you know, that's the best part of it for me.
You know, Mark, personally, I met him a year ago, and he has come a long ways. From not walking, to now not just walking, but running, and putting in, you know, a mile or more every day. And that, to me, just speaks volumes.
The journey from New York to LA has taken the runners through 789 towns and cities, 16 states, 10 mountain ranges.
This is getting easier.
And 3 deserts.
Doing it for guys like Mark Ormrod from the Commandos, Royal Marines, and guys like Stu Pearson, who got destroyed basically by IEDs.
It's all been in aid of Help for Heroes, the US Injured Marine Semper Fi Fund and the Royal Marine Charitable Trust Fund.
All you've got to think about is my own personal friends, my reasons for doing this, and there was no way we was ever going to quit, and there was no way we was ever going to not achieve this.
Along the way, there's been huge support from the American public, like this man who travelled 2 hours to deliver a cake.
I'm giving you $100. That's all I can afford right now, but I know you guys have come a long way.
The Gumpathon team left New York 2 months ago, and at times it must have seemed like they'd never get here. Along the way, they've suffered Achilles injuries, swollen joints, and even internal bleeding that required hospitalisation in one team member. But amazingly, all of them have made it here to the finish line.
And I think it's a selfless act to give of yourself and to run that many miles together. Just shows how amazing these guys are.
We all need to do what we can. It's really important, and I'm happy to see that these guys are actually working at making it better for the guys that are injured in their service of their country.
The Gumpathon team finished just before 11 a.m. on Armistice Day. So far, the Gumpathon has raised around £100,000 for charity. Claire Sadler, Forces News, Santa Monica.